Alrighty, good evening, folks. We're in another episode of the Mega Man 1 through 6, 46 Robot Masters. I am Notorious. Will be joining me in just a few moments will be Conster as well. We have two great runners here. We have ColonelFatso and MadMegaX381 that are going to be racing tonight. Both really good runners, and we're going to kind of start it off coming on soon. They are both ready. So, folks that are new to this category, it's going to be they're actually going to be going through Mega Man 1 through 6. Just the Robot Masters. They don't have to worry about anything in regards with the Wily Castle stages or anything like that. So, which is really nice. Starting off with here, starting off the Robot Master tournament. Well, starting off very clean here. And currently, ColonelFatso has a time in this category of 1 hour 41 minutes 28 seconds. MadMegaX pretty close with 1 hour 50 minutes 28 seconds here. They're going to be doing with a lot of the routes. They can be a little different. In any percent of Mega Man 1, it's pretty common starting off with generally you want to try to get that magnet beam to kind of go through a lot of these screens and everything. So the other thing that you'll generally see with Mega Man is some of the players will be using the select button to actually get rid of those getting knocked back in Mega Man 1. So. Both of them is pretty close. Pretty. Both players unfortunately got hit by this little stomper guy towards the end there. We're approaching the corridor of our first Robot Master, Cutman here. Pretty straightforward character that you'll kind of see here. You pretty much shoot him with the Buster and he gets knocked back, and you just kind of jumping over his cutter. Both very clean fights with both Colonel and MadMega, finishing up relatively pretty even. MadMega just Fatso just a little bit ahead. And now they're going to be heading into Electman stage. Electman is weak against Cut, but also the important thing with Electman stage here is the Magnet Beam. So. Which generally you need actually Gutsman's ability to get the Magnet Beam, but a lot of the times there's actually a little bit of a zip that you can do. That's pretty tricky, so we'll see that kind of approaching up momentarily here. Interesting paths. Colonel went the left side of the route, and then MadMega went the right side of the route. Pretty good conservative way of MadMega going the right side. You do waste a little bit of time, but it runs the risk of getting knocked down to the previous screen and losing quite a bit of time. So playing a little bit more of a conservative route. And this is quite a marathon, so anything can happen. And so you want to kind of use your strats kind of wisely. So we're going to see on how Colonel does kind of with getting the magnet beam here. See, hopefully he can get it nice and safe. MadMega doing very nice and clean right there. And Colonel able to get through that pretty well. Both runners able to get the magnet beam. And this is kind of the benefit with having— oh no! Girl! Yeah, the thing is with the left man stage, it is very long of a stage here, so unfortunately he's going to be taking quite a bit back. But you know, anything can happen. This is early in the race. Simple play of factors can happen here. MadMega using the magnet beam here, do a little bit of kind of saving some time, taking a little bit of a damage boost. Also, you got to be a little careful on his health here. I think you witnessed that. Very nice. MadMega approaching the left man right now. Oh no, MadMega takes a death with the Lex. This is very interesting start with Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 is a relatively difficult game. Pretty quick, some of these deaths can play a factor in just the damages. So Colonel can definitely get some catching up here. And MadMega clears up a left man here. Nice, and Colonel's approaching left man. Let's see how Colonel does. He uses the magnet strat as well to kind of go through these elect beams. And very nice with Colonel there finishing up with elect. MadMega starting off with Iceman stage here next. So again, this is where you're going to see a lot of us with the magnet beam here, with just kind of cruising and transitioning through some of these screens. You'll actually start to see with this magnet beam doing some really kind of wild zips here. We'll kind of see on how MadMega does. Doesn't get the first zip there. So he's going to use a couple of the magnet beams just to go through some of these Yoku blocks here. And let's see if Colonel can get the zip here with the magnet beam. Just like that, very nice. So it saves quite a bit of time. So actually, these guys are pretty— oh no! MadMega taking a death here in ice. Thankfully, MadMega has quite a bit of magnet beam strats. He's gonna have to play this a little conservatively with the amount of energy that he has here. Colonel approaching Elect Man, or Iceman's boss room here. Taking his time, taking a little bit of hesitation to get some of that health here. He was taking some kind of knockbacks here. But he makes it through. Very nice, MadMega. And Colonel finishing up with Iceman here. We'll see Colonel head on over to Fireman stage as Mad Mega approaches the corridors into Baseman. Still very early in the run, anything can happen here. So play more Robot Masters and play more Mega Man. Very nice and smooth with Mega. And Colonel in Fireman stage looks pretty smooth for the most part here. Let's see if we can get, there's a little bit of a little zips that you can do here. Come pushing up. Very nice zip from Colonel right there. Yeah, you'll see a lot with the Mega Man 1. There's a lot of zips that you can do taking advantage of this Magna Beam here. Ooh. Takes an unfortunate death. Yeah, a lot of back and forth right now early on this game. So. Being a little bit more conservative with his energy with the Magna Beam. Also has to be a little mindful on his lives too, actually. It looks like Colonel's on his last life, so hopefully he doesn't take a death in any of these stages here. Nice little health pickup there. It looks like Mad Mega just about maybe 10 seconds, maybe behind, comparing to Colonel there. Yeah, Mad Mega taking a little bit more time, being probably a little bit conservative with the number of zips that he's doing. But Colonel doing a nice posture out with Fireman here. Taking him out without any problem. And very nice with Mad Mega as well. Alright, so we see Colonel heading on over to Bomb Man. And Mad Mega approaching Bomb Man's on this stage slash screen here. So definitely this song is a jam, so if you got any jamming emotes, definitely pop them in chat here. Right now, Colonel's doing very nice and smooth, not taking really much of any damage. Using transitioning from ice with the Magna Beam here. Trying to get the correct placement in order to get the zip here. Able to get that nice and smooth. And Colonel onto Bomb Man's boss stage here. Mad Mega is having a little bit of struggle with getting the zip. But he's able to get it. Let's see. A little bit of extra time, but was able to get through. Alright, and now Colonel heading over to Gutsman, the last Robot Master of this game, before switching to Mega Man 2. Very nice and smooth on Mad Mega in regards with in the pause trap. Now 90%, what Colonel's doing is I find very nerve-wracking using a lot of these magnet beams in order to just kind of navigate through that little lever section there. Both moving very nice. MadMegaX dropping down really well. Colonel approaching Gutsman here, the last boss before switching to Mega Man 2. And able to make it through, and now is going to be switching to Rockman 2. And MadMegaX now switching into there.
Hello, mate, and sorry for delaying you all.
And we have Conser into the booth here, helping me here with commentary. How's it going, Conser?
It's going good. What time is it?
We are now going into Rockman 2 here. We have Colonel in Flashman right now, and MadMegaX just starting off with Flashman. In between these games, they have 20 seconds.
So it looks like it's a race.
It is a race. We got a race going on, and kind of a interesting Mega Man 1 race. But thankfully, we're out of Mega Man 1 and heading to Mega Man 2.
Yeah, we're heading into Mega Man 2, so we start off with Flashman because he's one of them. Because of the items that we're getting, item 1, 2, and 3, it's the most useful proceeding further. Having item number 3, that's why we go Flash first. And it looks like Fatso is doing difficult mode. So the runners have the choice of playing difficult or easy mode. It's up to them. It's like if you play hard mode on Rockman 2, you get faster attacks, but the bosses take twice as much damage, whereas easy mode, lower attacks, and the bosses die quicker. So pick your poison.
Yeah, exactly. And what we have here is we have, it's actually kind of interesting. Colonel's doing Rockman, and then MadMegaX is doing Mega Man, which is like the normal version, but Rockman is difficult. So you'll see the pros and cons is like you'll see the cutscenes between acquiring weapons takes less in Rockman versus Mega Man, but yeah, there's a little pros and cons between each of these games here. Both are allowed in this category.
Give me 1 second. I did.
Yep, MadMegaX just finished up with Flash there, and Colonel heading over to Heatman here.
So do you think MadMegaX is gonna decide for air second or heat second?
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, you got pros and cons with it. I mean, I think, you know, if it was me, I like air second because, I don't know, like, I just like kind of taking my time. I like having the extra item.
I feel if you're not comfortable with Yoku's, going air second's worth it. And MadMegaX is going Heatman, and he's giving us the birds. And Fatso getting that zip easy.
Very nice.
Just press jump and left a handful of frames later, as Mr. Cap says. And Fatso is clearing these Yoku's like it's nobody's business.
Yeah. Both of these runners are very, very talented, like many years of experience with the Mega Man Classic series, so.
And if you ever want to learn one, just join the Discord and ask people for help. We will teach you.
Yeah, definitely Mega Man leaderboards. We always like new people. I'm relatively new to the series as well. And very welcoming group of folks.
Okay, so Heat Man, he can attack you every 30, 60, or 90 frames. So that's why you see Fatso doing a little dance called the Heat Man dance. So he's jumping, trying to buffer the time. Ooh, and Fatso let Heatman get away for a little bit, but he's back at it.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
No deaths.
Yeah, and that is like completely RNG. It's literally luck of the draw on that, especially like, you know, Fatso doing it like difficult. He has more shots that he has to take with the Buster, so you'll kind of see with Mad, I guess. Well, it doesn't take nearly as much.
Not as much, but he's got the longer cutscene.
He's got the longer cutscene, yeah, and that's kind of the little pros and cons with this, with going Rock Band versus Mega Man here. So. Now, Conster, do you normally what do you do? Do you do Rock Band or do you do Mega Man?
I do Rock Band because I don't feel like switching. Try to find a Mega Man 2 car and a converter because I run off Famicom.
Oh, that's fair enough.
So that's my excuse.
Yeah, I run a NES console, like Mega Man 2, like that's just kind of my go-to there. So.
Okay. Okay, Fatso's man. Let's see, does he make it all the way through?
Yeah, this is such a sweaty strat.
Ooh,
and makes it in.
He makes
what a gamer. Very nice.
But can Mad Mega duplicate that and pull it off as well?
Mad Mega going Flash with this, so let's see if let's see on the second half on how it goes. Yeah.
So you'll see like both Mad Mega and Fatso did this little like turnaround, so you can
very nice with Mad Mega as
well. Thunder Lord, as they're called.
Very nice first screen with both runners.
Both runners made it.
Yeah. Which that is a really difficult strat to do. I normally do zipless because I'm kind of a chicken. The zipless way of it, but
I'll teach you how to zip.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to learn to zip, I'll teach you. Just get in a wall and push A or B and then left. It's easy. And Fatso is out of Airman.
And Mad Mega's approaching Airman here. And we'll kind of see how the cycles go for Mad Mega here as we're...
But Mad Mega won't have as many hits he has to do.
Yep, exactly.
So he has an easy 2 cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Fatso is going to Clash or Crash Man, whichever one you want to call it. Is he gonna go for Biggie? Let's see. No, he is saying nope to Biggie. And I don't blame him, because he just rather take the couple of second time loss and just wrap around the screen an extra time. And what's gonna happen here is he's gonna die instantly. So when you go down a ladder, it's thinking it's a death pit because the game doesn't actually know where you are. It knows where you are screen by screen, but doesn't technically know where you are.
Yeah, which with the zips, it definitely saves a lot of time with you know, with just like going through these screens, screen by screen, and everything like that. So, as the show Sage says, normally with Rockman 2, it's best for this kind of category here.
And Fatso is just making quick work of this time. I spoke too soon. I may have spoke too soon and he let go ahead of him. The crash climb was good enough. But here's the question, can you get double hit on Crash Man?
I have pretty good confidence. I'm thinking Fatso's gonna have easy breezy with that. Very nice.
Easy breezy, mega... I was trying to figure out...
I was gonna say Mega Cover Girl, I guess?
Yeah, not the birds!
Yeah.
So now that we've already got items 1, 2, and 3, it really doesn't matter after getting items 1, 2, and 3. It's not a huge time difference. It's just getting items 1, 2, and 3. And Fatso is saying no to the 1-up. And do you think Fatso is going to turn the lights on?
I think he will. I think it's you know, he's a very well experienced runner, and I think it's important, especially like you'll kind of see with kind of these laser kind of sections and everything like that, where Mega Man is positioned and everything. The first few screens, you have to know on where kind of the placement is. So.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the screen that you wrap around. So when you zip, it just usually sends you a screen or two forward. So it doesn't really know. That was
the one up there.
That was spicy. Oh, is Fatso going for the zip? He better not soft lock. Okay, I at least commend him for trying, but he's like once and done, you know?
Mega going for the beginning 1-up at Quickman here.
So that zip that Fatso was going for, if you over zip, you have to reset. There is no killing yourself. There is no way to get out. Most zips have a way to get out. That is one where you are soft locked. You have to reset a password.
Let's see, Mega having the lights on as well too.
I thought Fatso was gonna go lights off. And time to go to Metal Man. So this is actually, I feel like one of the... I was gonna say one of the easier zips to learn, but Fatso is proving me wrong. Because usually I use this, the one on the item 1 kind of being outside of the wall just ever so slightly as an indicator if I've gotten it, because I feel if it's too far right, it'll disappear.
And Mega making a really good finishing up here with Quickman.
Yeah, I feel Mega's time is dwindling down to make any jump, you know, because now we're coming into the games that Fatso is really good at. But with him also being really good, there's a high chance of he might not take something that he's used to resetting on. He's like, I have to take this regardless of what my options are.
So a really nice strat for anybody that wants to know a quick way to beat Metal Man. As you approach there, you just hold the shoot button as Metal Man's refilling and try not to go past the middle of the screen. Metal will just stay in place a little bit and not like hop back and forth. So pretty easy, straightforward boss fight there. So, in both normal and both in Rockman as well.
So here's the question: will Fatso go for dog zips?
Dog Sips, I think, probably. Are you thinking, are we gonna get Goodwood?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind we're getting Goodwood. Because if we're not going for Goodwood, we normally would. Oh, he's going for the mini zip, and did not get it. He got D-Not. So the third dog's gonna show up right now. So normally, if you're not going for good wood, you wouldn't use item 2 in the game. You'd usually save it, or at least myself, I usually save it towards the end of the stage so I can just fly over the chickens.
I'm Mega finishing up with Metal Man right there.
And you just see Fatso just walking along screens. Just believe their platforms there. They exist. Okay, good. And we got good wood. So, when you, on that last screen, when you're sliding across, after that low-hanging platform, you want to, you just hit the jump button, you'll fall, and that'll immediately put you in the corridor.
We'll see on how MadMega does here with using the flash. See if he can get the little mini zip.
Ooh,
very nice.
That's good. And shouts to Bitrate Man.
Ooh, that was really close. Fatso finishing up, I think, with the last robot here, Bubble
no.
Man.
His item 2 escaped him. Fatso's just giving every little time back to MadMega. Just MadMega needs to capitalize on just these little mistakes. Is Fatso Team A trigger or Team B trigger here? He's Team A.
MadMega getting a very good wood there, so love to see it.
Fatso, what are you doing?
Yeah, Fatso having a little bit of trouble. There he goes.
Okay,
very nice.
He P-trigger there. I guess he's used to B-triggering, and he A-triggered because he didn't want to take the day. He's like, screw it, I'm going for B. He did not go for the M2 zip. Even though he had just a hair of M2 left, he could have gone for it.
Alright, MadMega approaching, starting off with Bubble Man, as we have Colonel actually approaching the boss of Bubble Man. So, last Robot Master of Mega Man 2, and we're going to be switching over to Mega Man 3.
Ooh, 2 bubbles.
Very
and
nice.
Fatso is out of here at 3240.
Yep. Now, Conser, are you a top first? Are you a magnet first? Or are you a Gemini first?
I am Gemini first.
Ooh, okay.
So
see, I'm a magnet first person, so. Yeah, but typically
MadMega going for B trigger too.
Yeah.
They're keeping it real. They're keeping it real spicy here tonight.
So we have Fatso doing top first, which is generally the quickest route. One of the quickest routes, just because the downside, I think personally, it's very mash heavy, especially with these cats and things in the stage.
Well, the funny thing is, the world record has been held in each different variation, and it's come around full circle.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a fourth route that's not talked about, is Needle first. Shouts to Eldra. It's like, if you want Rush Jet early, you go Needle first.
But man, doing Needle Buster only, kudos to the people doing the Big 20 right now that have to suffer that.
So, oh, is that in the Big 20 Needle first?
Well, they have to do Needle Buster only, so yeah.
Oh.
So they have to do for the Robot Masters Buster only. So and Needle's one of the robots. So, but Mad Mega going Magnet first, so which is a really good. It's another popular route as well too. The downside with it, Magnet Man stage has a lot of Yoku blocks, and that can sometimes waste some time. So having Rush Jet being able to kind of cruise through there is a lot quicker. So,
but runners of this caliber, I would doubt it's gonna make it. The only problem is we might not be able to tell who's ahead until they're out of Mega Man 3.
Yeah. A lot of different variations in this run. The other thing is with Mega Man 3, as I saw a little bit with Mad Mega, ladders are like a boss in itself. These ladders, they it like sticks to you, and it's just such a pain.
Ladders are the final boss.
Yeah, absolutely. Along with menuing. So
do you think we might have a repeat of what happened the other night with Becco at here?
You never know. Like, this is a long marathon. Anything can happen. There's been a lot of upsets with this tournament. So
yeah, I was not expecting that to happen with Becco.
Yeah, it was a big and we've had some really close races as well too, with Papa and Madu, with Seinen and with Becco. So these have been very good races. So anything can happen. So, shout out to all these good runners that are participating in this event.
Okay, Madmig is gonna probably need to watch his health. I think he might be fine now.
Okay, yep, he's fine. Yeah.
Ooh.
And Colonel doing the top spin, kind of going through those umbrella guys there. It can be really tricky, especially if they drop like a big health or big refill that can mess up with your cycle there. Oh, yeah, that was a little scary with that.
Just a little scary, but he made it through.
Made it through.
So now that Fatso's done with Shadow Man, I believe he heads over to Gemini Man.
Yep. And Mad Mega now heading into Hard Man. He has we'll kind of check out with them. He's going to use these the magnet missiles here.
Yeah, so
but he's also going to despawn the bees, not the bees.
Yes, not the bees. And so the magnets will target anything, I believe, while you're standing still for a brief moment, not while you're sliding. I don't know the entire process, but shoutouts to Gemini and all these robotic penguins.
And we'll check with Fatso here to see if he'll get the little zip here. Perfect.
I would highly doubt that I'd miss it, but if he did, it's just probably nerve.
I was gonna say, crazier things have happened.
Yes, and he's got the zip.
So the thing that we joke around with Mega Man 3, it's very laggy. Even the music is very laggy. So
that's why we despawn it.
Yep,
no music for you.
Yep, no music for you makes it a little easier to kind of transition through some of these.
So anybody who's seen Science Felt, I'm dating myself. No music for you.
So especially with this screen coming up that Fatso's doing, a lot of things kind of humming around. So
single block slides.
Any of things to reduce a little bit of lag, the better.
He's saying no to Rush Marine. He is not making the call.
Yep. Picking up quite a bit of ground here. And Mad Mega finishing up with Hardman there. So nice.
So Gemini Man, he will basically mimic what you do. If you shoot, he will fire. If you don't, he won't fire. I guess he will mimic your B input.
I believe that's right. So now Mad Mega approaching, he's in Top Man stage now, so which we saw previously with Fatso, so.
But for Mad Mega, it's gonna be a much easier fight.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has the Magnet missiles, which makes the cats much easier. And Fatso just sliding through and knocking these porcupines without any issue. Can we just call them Sonics?
They kind of, yeah, the little hedgehog Robotnik Sonic thing. There.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, works for me.
So you can see with Mad Mega, making it a lot easier with those cats there with using the Magnet ability.
I don't blame Mad Mega for swapping off of Magnet because he didn't want that drop. Is he gonna go for the swap? For the little... Let's see if he... Nope, he's taking it safe.
Ooh, very nice kill with Fatso there with Needleman.
Yeah. No Naduos today.
Who it was.
No Naduos on his side. I can't say anything for Mad Mega.
So we just got informed in the chat those hedgehogs are Harry or Harry or something. so the more you know, folks. So. So Mad Mega is going to be heading over to Shadow Man as Fatso is going to be going into Snake Man here. So
I believe Fatso goes for the Snake Man zips. But don't ask me how the zip works. All I know is it just zips you into the next screen. That's all I know.
Yeah, you can avoid kind of shooting taking the big sneak head out by doing a zip, just like Fatso did without a problem here.
Fatso's making up it. He's just increasing that guy much further. And I feel Mad Mega's will probably be able to make up some time in 4.
Yeah, Mad Mega's popular game is 4. Like I've seen, that's probably his most comfortable one. But he also has a really good time in Mega Man 6 as well. Too,
yeah, I feel that's where Mad Mega can probably make some time up, but he needs some time to work with going into those games.
Yep.
So he's probably gonna be playing from behind, going into full. And look
Mad Mega getting some bad drops. I saw him hesitate a little bit there, like
it's better
trying to avoid a death there. So
yes, it's better to hesitate than take a death.
Yeah,
but it's so much easier than trying to do it with top spin.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully these deaths, like in some of these stages, aren't as brutal as Mega Man 1 are, but still, it's time loss, and you really can't have time loss in like a Mega Man, especially with the death.
Yeah. And Fatso getting a really good pattern from Snake Man. So, the one key difference going from Mega Man 2 to 3 is in Mega Man 2 you can kill the boss anywhere. Whereas in Mega Man 3, it's going to center you up no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And especially with Snake Man there, especially if there's different levels that have different heights. With with Snake Man, but you'll probably see it also with Spark. Sometimes it takes a little bit of Mega Man to take his sweet time to get to the center of the screen. So the closer you get to the center of the screen, the quicker you can kind of warp up.
Yeah, so now you see that kind of they're going to stages where the other one has already done, and vice versa. Because Fatso is going into Magna Man, Mad Mega is going into Gemini Man.
Yep, and let's listen a little with Mad Mega here. We don't have the music, we got the good old Pro Man song. So he got the zip very nicely here.
So who in chat believes that Mad Mega is gonna make the call? Does anybody believe he'll make the call tonight, or he's gonna just say no?
So Consters think a backup way they can do that's a little bit safer is using Rush Marine kind of down in here, but he's not making the call. He is going for Shadow. So
he's saying no to Rush. I don't think Mad Mega is as crazy as ColonelFatso with these single block slides.
See, I make a call completely different. I make the call of 1-800 Rush Jet, and I call the Ghost Rush Jet. So, so completely different strat. So, Colonel finishing up with Magnet here as Mad Mega is approaching Gemini.
I think there's only one boss left for Fatso?
2. I think it's Hard, and then we have Spark.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't remember seeing a... Oh no, we got the Nadula. So, funny enough, we got that. So, that lags up the game a lot, because it's not one sprite, it's 3 sprites. That's why it lags.
Yeah, and Fatso being a lot quicker with this, with using Shadow Blade versus the Magnet, so less likely of getting the bees to pop up a little bit quicker.
Yeah, definitely the bees not getting the business. And Mad Mega onto Needle just showing those porcupines or the Sonics or Harry the business. But he also has Magnet, so it makes the second screen super easy. Generally these Mets won't even come up by the time they come up they're dead.
Yeah, I think Mad Mega still has Snake Man and Spark after this, so I think so. That's so probably maybe half a stage ahead. So
I believe they both end on Spark.
Yep, they do.
So Mad Mega is still making a dash, but I don't think it's gonna be enough going into 4.
Yeah, Snake has surprisingly pretty long stage.
Stay it with me, guys.
Madua!
Madua!
At least it was only one. It wasn't too bad for Mad Mega there, so... Alright, so Fatso going into Spark, the last stage for Mega Man 3 here. As Mad Mega, I'm assuming, heading Snake Man.
You could either do Snake or Spark last. I think you can switch them either way. I think the only difference is one menu. Whereas if you had Spark, you have one extra item. And
Good work, and Mad Mega doing the zip as well there. See, even trash, as you can see kind of here with ColonelFatso, even like the trash that in Sparkman stage can cause lag, so the less you can lag in this game, the better and the quicker.
Yep. So Mega Man 3 is all about lag management. Manage your lag. So it looks like Fatso's got about a stage and a half. So as you saw Fatso when he did Snake Man, he just zipped right through them, whereas Mad Mega decided just to call Rush. And Mega Man 4 is on its way.
Yep. And there's a couple different routes with Mega Man 4. You can either do the most common one, you can do Pharaoh first, or you can do Bright first. So Fatso going into Pharaoh first here.
Hopefully Fatso does not get knocked into the pit. Because we had a race earlier in the marathon where somebody did not have
So the nice thing is you can actually, so what I've heard is you can actually use Rush Coil. If you get knocked by that little guy like up high, it's the little bug that kind of shoots things down. If you get hit, Rush Coil will just automatically spawn right by you, so you can still kind of boost up. Kind of a little bit of a backup way to avoid getting sent down into that pit.
Yeah, it's better than getting knocked down completely.
Yeah. You don't want to get G&D pace with that. However, some people can go pretty well without using the balloon. So.
But if you're so used to balloon strats, you're gonna menu to something that's non-existent.
Exactly. And Mad Mega right now in Spark finishing up with Mega Man 3 as Fatso's midway through kind of in Pharaoh Man here in 4.
I don't know what happened with Fatso right there while he turned back, but maybe you think he didn't jump far enough, but Fatso is in the corridor for Pharaoh Man. He's about to stare Pharaoh Man down. Mano y mano. Like the Old West.
So one of the things is with Pharaoh Man here, you want to kind of lure Pharaoh Man in the center of the screen here, just to kind of avoid just more lag and just to kind of get the transition of the screen really well.
Yeah, and I was Pharaoh Man did not jump into the corners too much and stay there. He was very cooperative.
And Mad Mega just finishing up with Rockman 3, so heading on over to Mega Man 4 here. And if I'm not mistaken, Mad Mega does Bright first as well.
I believe so.
Yeah, which I'm a Bright first person. I enjoy Bright Man. It's a little bit scary doing Bright Buster, but as long as you know kind of the strat, you know kind of where Bright will use his Flash Stopper, it's not too shabby.
So, I'm curious if Fatso is gonna use balloon strats in the next Grasshopper room, or just hope for a good Grasshopper RNG.
Oh, I'm assuming he's going to use it. He got the balloon there, so I would imagine he wants to take full advantage of it.
And it does look like he's going for some balloon strap. Fatso's going all out. He's not leaving anything to chance. He is showing us why that balloon exists.
Being a little safe, not doing an extra balloon right there. The thing is, when you spawn the balloon, if you actually get Mega Man up into the screen, up into the top of the ceiling there, he can actually take a death, so you want to kind of be careful on where you're kind of placing those balloons. Obviously, Fatso, no problem whatsoever with that. Very nice.
Fatso just made quick work of that stage.
So playing this casually, most folks generally use Toadman's ability for Bright, but Fatso's going to be using Arrow here.
So what you want to do is, at some point in the fight, in order to avoid, I think it's 16, 8, and 4, so he doesn't flash you, you're gonna hit him with a lemon, or a low level Pharaoh shot.
You can see Mad Mega going Buster only with Brightman here. And you'll see with each of these bosses and everything, you want to be kind of, there's actually a certain pixel that Mega Man can be placed, and it can instantly kind of pop them up on screen to warp out. It saves about a second and a half, but...
Serial, he did not lap him. ColonelFatso went for Pharaoh first versus Bright first. And
yep, so we're just about a boss behind.
Yeah. So it's up to the runner's preference which way they're gonna go. So the benefit of having Bright first and Pharaoh is the scorpions never spawn. Because while you're sliding, your Bright counter doesn't count down. So the longer you slide, the longer you can extend.
If I'm not mistaken, it's 5 seconds? I might be mistaken.
I believe so.
Okay.
And Fatso making quick work of ring stage.
Yep, Mad Mega getting balloon, so nobody going in the pit and having to do balloonless in this matchup here, so very nice.
Okay. Hopefully no deaths to random big drop. Okay. We're good. He's a little on the low side, but with Fatso and how good he plays this game, I don't really expect him to die.
Yeah, and Ring has kind of a pretty set pattern, so as long as you know the pattern on how Ring is going to be throwing his rings and moving through screen.
Yeah, he'll generally always do a low ring and then a high ring.
Easy peasy with that.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yep, and you can see Fatso kind of getting that little kind of quick second just to warp out of that screen in the pixel. As we have Mega Mega working on a Pharaohland here. But so far, both runners doing very good. I mean, we're at the 57-minute mark, and you know, we're a few robots in Mega Man, so good time on both of them. So.
Oh, Fatso is going for the Pharaoh strat. So the one benefit of going with the Pharaoh strat is you don't have the lag that you'd get if you use the Bright Stopper, because with Bright Stopper you're gonna get the lag of those big drops while the enemies are on the screen.
Yep. Yeah, and Fatso going to be doing this Crusher Room with the Ring Boomerang as well. A little bit quicker. Some folks actually will use Buster here, so I kind of like the Ring Boomerang. You got to be kind of careful. Ooh, man, that's really nice. That's in there.
Apparently, there is a zip in that room.
There is. I've actually seen Eric Bat do the zip, so.
MadMegaX took an extra hit by the Hippopotamus. Is he gonna go for the health? It looks like he's gonna take this health. And I do not blame him for taking that, because better to have it and then versus having to take an extra hit. Oh no. Oh, he got.
And the thing is with Dustman sucks. Like, literally sucks. Like, and you have to actually use the ring boomerang if you want him to quit sucking for a moment of time to have him go to a different pattern. So that's only had one suck, which wasn't too bad. Sometimes he can be a real troll. So that's a pretty decent fight of Dustman there.
Yeah. I mean, Dustman is a vacuum.
Mm-hmm. MadMega a little low on health. But we'll see on how he does here approaching Ringman as ColonelFatso's in Skullman stage. So you'll see the one zip in Mega Man 4. Gets in no problem. Very nice.
Yeah, basically if the game sees that you're in a wall, it's just gonna kill you. But it does not check for any if you get hit, it's just gonna push you out of that wall.
MadMega finishing up with the ring without a problem. Very nice.
Fatso taking some, I don't think, intentional hits, so he might be just a slight bit lower than he'd like, but I don't think that's gonna be any issue for him.
Yep. Expanding his league though too. You know, now he's at about a Robot Master and a half, you know, ahead of MadMega. So, but still, we have a couple more games left. We still have another few more robots of Mega Man 4, so anything can happen. So.
Yeah, so you saw in that previous screen that
oh no, MadMega!
ColonelFatso was in that's a good showcase of Bright Stopper and how long you can keep it going. What happened to MadMega? Did he get hit by the little guy coming out from... I
believe so. I just saw the tail end of it. So it looks like he got hit. I don't know if he... I don't know what happened right there, but...
Ooh, that was scary.
Pretty quick with the Ellie's recovery there. With that. Very nice lag room of MadMega. And
yeah, like
Fatso's done with that.
Yeah, you could see the huge difference in how much it lags versus it doesn't. And ColonelFatso heading into Drill Man. Wait. Oh, that's Dive Man. My bad.
The underwater Drill Man. Like, he'll drill underwater, but... yeah, Dive Man here. So one of the things that you'll see kind of on Fatso's screen here, there's generally a whale right here. He's using Flash Chopper to spawn him before the whale completely appears on screen and just mash crazy to destroy it. So
is it the whale of attachment?
I'm attached to the whale. I like spawning the whale just because it's more comfortability, at least for me. I'm attached to the whale.
Is the whale attached to this run?
Let's see what the second whale does here.
So the one thing is where you saw ColonelFatso sliding is you don't want to continue sliding. That leads you to wire. And if you fall down that pit, it sends you back if you get wire. It does not send you forward like the balloon. So don't get wire.
Unless you want to go 100% in this game. Some folks sometimes do, but probably not needed for this category.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see if Fatso gets the underwater... Nope, doesn't get that one quite yet, but that's alright.
Well,
Yeah, at least gets the pick though. He gets the pixel though. So there's actually a certain timing you can get and actually save yourself a little bit more time, both in Pharaoh Man and also in Dive Man. If you jump at a certain time, you can actually warp out a little bit quicker.
But Fatso just making quick work of Dive Man, which we're heading to next.
Alright, Mad Mega in Skull Man right here in the latter half of it.
So it feels like Fatso's probably increased his lead from like a stage and a half to almost 2 now.
Yeah, probably about a good stage and a half, I would say, at this point, so...
But Mad Mega's still keeping his own.
Yeah, both very impressive times on both of these runners here.
Yeah, I don't know what Fatso's PB is, but I know it's good. That's all I know.
Yeah, we had a kind of a long wait with Skullman there, with Mad Mega. Wait a little bit before he got rid of the skull barrier, but managed to get through quite well.
So can Fatso get the one flash stopper through the screen? It is possible, and I would like to hope he can do it.
Ah, very
no.
close.
The game said no.
Alright, so how many dives do we think we're gonna see with Drill?
3. I want to give Mad Mega a fighting chance.
Wow, a very nice drill fight from Fatso there.
Dive-less.
Mad Mega being able to join off the whale right there in Dive Man here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you'll see with Dive Man, you'll automatically get one dive just right from the beginning of the boss fight. Generally, like, each dive is about 5 or so seconds, so, you know, the more dives that Dive Man dives down, the more time there is, you know. It's RNG, so that's the one thing is with some of the Mega Man games. Sometimes they treat you well, sometimes they don't treat you well, so...
So, now we're into Toadman, the final robot of this category, the final robot for this game. And we flash and just continuously slide forward. But we also have the wind pushing us back, so we want to generally get as far as we can to jump, because sometimes you may not get enough distance. Ooh, that drop was a little sketchy.
And very nice death of Dive Man by Mad Mega. Trying to go for the strat as well too. Didn't quite get the dive teleport skip there, but got the pixel.
Okay, Fatso is just gonna go through this room. He flashed and just kept going, and now, don't call me a liar, Fatso. Toadman is not going to flash you with Rain Flush.
So interesting thing about Toadman stage, as you transition into the boss room, you actually have a little bit of time to even switch weapons. So as long as you're entering in before Toadman pops in, just kind of mash the start button, the menu button. You can actually switch to the drill missile, and you can actually switch into that, which is nice.
Yeah, so Toadman is actually a fairly easy boss to kill with drill or buster. He just sits there and takes it. And Fatso is coming in to one of his games that he's really good at, Mega Man 5. And I feel his increase is just gonna, his lead's just gonna keep going.
Like I said, it's still early. Like, I mean, yeah, we're getting less and less Robot Masters. You know, things happen. wild things can happen in this game. The thing is with Mega Man 5, if you take a hit while you're charging with the Buster, you actually lose your charge ability. So taking like sometimes like a little bit of a hit and everything, you won't be able to kind of knock you from being able to charge. So, all right, well, Mad Mega is heading into Drill Man right here. We'll see on how many drill dives Mad Mega gets here. I'll actually go ahead and switch over to his music here.
And Fatso just making quick work of. Oh, Fatso, what are you doing? Please no, Fatso.
Mad Mega getting not good patterns with drill here. Got to be really careful with this health. There we go. Very nice. Able to make it through.
How many did we get? Was that 1 or 2?
I think that was two or three dives there with Drill Man on Mad Mega's part.
Well, apparently Starman had his shield. It's just not very effective. I thought shields are supposed to be effective, not the reverse. So you can just kind of lean into a shield and fire away. And we are out of star.
And you'll see with Mega Man 5, the big thing is, you're kind of wondering, well, why are we doing Starman? Like, that's kind of an interesting first boss. The reason why is we're doing, you acquire the super arrow, which you'll see throughout this run, kind of flying through different screens and everything like that, using some very, very cool super arrow strats that we'll see here on Gravity Man as Fatso's going to.
Yeah, it's Mega Man 5 where Mega Man learned to love the super arrow. And yeah, we're just gonna utilize the super arrow wherever we can. But you will see a lot of them like running off the arrow and like kind of bouncing off the very end of it is kind of to conserve energy on it.
Yeah.
Wrong way, Fat, though.
Yep, you can see kind of this is where kind of the arrow is, just kind of sliding you through that transition. Really nice. And Mad Mega finishing up, it looks like kind of in the last screen of Toadman here for Mega Man 4. So yeah, it looks like Fatso's gaining a little bit more of a lead. Probably now like a Robot Master, like 3/4 maybe. So more
like even if Mad Mega lose, like this is still an impressive match.
Yes, very impressive match for both runners. I mean, well, Mega Man 1 was just very rude. So
to both runners, I assume.
Being able to stay calm, stay focused, and keep moving forward is important, and especially in a marathon like this, where there's multiple games that anything can happen.
Mello is ready for all the skips. He's ready for Crystal skip.
Well, before we head to Crystal, we gotta take care of Gyro Man. So
you're making me hungry. I want Gyro now. Who's open at 11 o'clock to deliver a Gyro?
Yeah, so for Mega Man 1, there's 6 Robot Masters, and then Mega Man 2 through 6, there are 8 Robot Masters. So total, these are 46 Robot Masters here. So it's kind of nice that you don't have to go through the Wily stages, you don't have to go through the Castle stages, Cossack, X, Darkman stage fights. This is a pretty unique category. So both runners doing a very nice job running this.
So, Fatso does. If Fatso had gotten a little drop, like he could have used it for Super Arrow in this room, just to completely just whiz through it.
Mad Mega in Starman's boss room right now.
not quite the direction Mad Mega wanted.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky with that. You know, the Starman's ability, like, you don't want to take a hit because you lose your power of the Buster with it, so you kind of want to avoid that, but also shoot him at the same time, so it's a lot of things going on here.
So with Gyro Man, you have exact ammo. It's not something you want to match. So you want to kind of space it out accordingly.
Yeah, normally you could use an audio cue with it, or you can just look at his iframes. Like, the minute his iframes kind of diminish, you just hit gravity hold, gravity hold, gravity hold, gravity hold. So, pretty simple boss room with using that.
So now we're coming up to the crystal skip. Maybe skip. So what's gonna happen is Fatso's probably gonna take a bunch of damage. He's gonna die because he's really bad. And he's
Wait, you don't play the stage? You don't play the stage in this? What? Oh.
So for this
Tell me about this, Conster.
So for this category, we don't go through the stage because it's much faster to kill yourself like you just did. And through some magic of programming and something, we magically end up at the boss corridor. Don't ask me how. Ask somebody else that knows.
It just happens. It just happens. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I think somebody like Baron, Haynes, or Tasser could tell you more information.
The one way that I can see that, you know, the crystal skip kind of worked, if you look at the guy on the right-hand side, generally the guy on the right-hand side has the ball. Well, the ball's not there because it went through kind of, I guess, Mega Man's death, and it kind of death warps into the corridor here of Crystal Man here. So.
He lost his head. And he is out of Crystal Man.
Yep, and Mad Mega just finished up with Gravity Man there, so we're a solid couple robots difference between each runner here.
So Mad Mega heading into Gyro Man, Gyro Man, whichever one you want to call him. And now Fatso is heading into Napalm Man. And
Use it.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, very nice using not the charge shot with Buster, but kind of doing just single lemon shots there, very nicely from Fatso.
So Fatso, I believe, is gonna switch to the arrow and just start using it. So that long corridor that Fatso went through, you could go and use Star in that corridor because it'll automatically kill the crushers as soon as they get in contact with it. It's more of a baby strap, but for some people that just don't know the timing, it's not bad. Fatso going to kill the Stomper.
Yeah, Fatso avoiding. Some folks will use gravity hold here. He's just going right into Crystal Eye with using that. So very nice, very smooth.
So how many rebounds are we gonna get on Napalm?
I think Fatso's got this. This is no problem. Nice and smooth. Not even more.
Not even one.
Yeah.
Buttery smooth.
Yeah, so folks, again, for anybody who's interested, we have a Mega Man leaderboard. we always love new runners. If you're interested in all learning any speedruns of any of these classic series, check out the Discord, check out the Mega Man Leaderboards.net page. We'd love to have you there. More runners, the better.
And it looks like Mad Mega is heading to Crystal Man as well.
Yep.
He is going
And we'll kind of see if we go for the crystal skip here.
I think Mad Mega is just bad. He's just taking so much damage. Don't you agree?
I don't know, there's that little health thing right there. There we go. Oh man, I was a little nervous on that. MadMega using quite a bit of arrows there. Got it at the very last minute. Very nice going through with MadMega, being able to get through the crystal skip there.
Yeah.
As we have Colonel here in Stone Man.
So there's a setup. It's like shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump. You know, and you'll have the perfect height. There's a setup where you just line up that very on the perfect height and go that way. You're a madman if you do that. But Fatso just making his way through Stone Man just like it's nobody's business.
And we'll see if he goes through Napalm or it goes through Gravity Hole. Going Napalm way here. So some folks will do Napalm here just to kind of clear out some screen. But some folks will actually do, including myself, use Gravity Hole just to kind of clear out some of these enemies on the screen here.
Yeah, usually a lot more top runners will go for Napalm versus probably lower to mid-level runners will go for Gravity. No Happy Stone today.
No Happy Stone. That's pretty, We have MadMega going into Napalm Man right now. ColonelFatso going to be heading into Charge Man here, so...
I mean, he's got one of the best weapons known in Mega Man. Power Stone.
Alright, we got the training stage here of Charge Man.
Well, Mello, are you not?
So using some really good arrow strats here. And it makes you cruise through the stage here. Section. We're then going to be heading into the chicken room.
Well, I don't think anybody has a dedication to the chicken room, so I'm dedicating the chicken room to Speedgaming.
That sounds great. And we definitely do appreciate Speedgaming hosting this race for us and everything.
If you want to dedicate your chicken room, let us know if you have a dedication. Oh, no small drop. If Colonel got a small drop, he could have swapped it back to arrow and just ridden it through the rest of the screen right here. But still, making it like it's nobody's business.
So we're now going to probably go through the big topic of the day with Mega Man 5, which is the least important robo weapon. Is it Power Stone or is it Wave? Some folks cannot stand Power Stone's ability. Some folks can't stand Wave Man's ability here, so they're both not that great, but
I mean, they're bad in their own retrospect.
mm-hmm.
I mean, there's one hack that they replace every weapon with Power Stone. I can't remember the name of that hack.
Oh
it's
no.
Hilarious.
We have Mad Mega in Stone Man right now, and Fatso in Wave Man here, which Wave Man is the last of the Robot Masters in Mega Man 5.
But with the charge kick, you can kind of just slide through everything. I totally expect Fatso to go for a boat skip and get it. And he's ready.
Ooh, let's see if Fatso gets the... Ooh, too bad. There's actually a very impressive arrow strat you can kind of do here. That can have you kind of cruise through the screen without having to take these bubbles up here, so...
So, ColonelFatso out in chat saying the hack is Final Destination.
Ah. So we'll see if we get boat skip here for Fatso. Oh, taking the boat, taking the ride. Alright.
I don't know if he just forgot to slide or what happened there. But he got the boat skip. Like, I think it's like between taking the boat and not taking the boat, I think it's like 2 seconds.
And I mean, you're able to have the ability to do the,
The charge.
the Mega Buster as well, too. And can get yourself off screen. The risk is you can possibly soft lock yourself if you do anything right. So. And we have some another not so happy Stone in Mad Mega's side there.
Stone is not happy. It's like, why am I up so late?
I was gonna say Stone had a case of the Mondays on a Wednesday. I think that's what it was. He had an extended Labor Day.
Something of that nature.
Yeah.
We got a letter. Shoutouts to the letter. So
Well, both runners having a very smooth Mega Man 5, though, I can see, so go ahead, Concert.
So that's where you'd say that like 1.5 to 2 seconds is just getting off the boat and Mega Man walking. And Fatso about to make his way into the final stretch.
Very nice with Fatso. Switching on over to Mega Man 6 as Mad Mega is heading into the chicken room. Dedicated for us today by Speedgaming.
This dedication is dedicated to the commentary team. Oh no. Do you know if Squeaks lived or died in Stone Man State? I did not see.
Oh, that I did not see either. That's a question.
Shoutouts to the guys. Shout out to everybody in chat. Did Squeaks live or die?
Fatso going for the little ladder hop there. Very nice on him.
He just wants that ladder jump.
So the one thing is with Mega Man 6, folks that aren't aware, it's a little bit different of a mechanic. Compared to like 4 and 5, you can't slide and jump. Slide into a jump or jump into a slide. So you have to either like slide cancel or something like that.
Yeah, you either have to back cancel or end your cancel with A. So it's your decision.
Oh, Mad Mega very low on health here coming into Charge Man. You gotta be a little careful here. Very nice with Mad Mega. Ooh,
boy!
With 1 tick of health left, so very nice. Be able to clear that out. So we have Fatso's approaching Windman stage here, the first of the Robot Masters for Mega Man 6.
And you're just gonna charge Buster him as much as you can. Ideally with Mega Man 6, you want the bosses to die in the right corner because it reduces lag for whatever reason. It just does. Do you think Mad Mega is gonna get Bubble Skip first try?
I don't know. I feel like he might play things maybe a little bit safer.
And that answer
Yeah, the
is
bubble
no.
skip is. I was gonna say the bubble skip is really difficult. I think it's very, very advanced strat. Even though Mad Mega is a very advanced runner as well.
He's a very talented runner at a lot of different Mega Man in a lot of different games.
Yep.
I give him credit for at least trying.
Yep. Yep, and he's taking the boat as well, as we have ColonelFatso in Flame Man stage right now.
Who knows? Maybe this was a gentleman's agreement.
So generally, like, I find each Mega Man has like a very overpowered weapon.
So that one that Fatso got hit by is rolling. The rest of them are rolling like enemies.
Oh my god.
That one particular that would always knock you out of there is rolling. The rest are rolling like. There's cousins.
Yeah, so for Flame Man, his ability, the Flame Blast, is actually the most generally overpowered weapon in Mega Man 6. So you'll see throughout Mega Man 6, the runners actually taking advantage and using the strength of that ability.
Did you know about the hidden subtitle in Mega Man 6?
Oh, I did not know about the hidden subtitle.
It's on Mega Man 6, Kill with Fire.
Ah, there we go.
just like Mega Man 5, how Mega Man learned to love the Super Era. Yes, I did know that Roland's a jerk, Fatso. Anybody that has run 6 knows Roland is a jerk.
Alright, so finishing up with Flame Man here, as Mad Mega is walking into Wave Man, finishing up with Mega Man 5 here.
Mega Man 5, arrow to Wily's knee. And Mad Mega onto 6.
As Fatso's going into Blizzard Man here. So.
And he, right now, has a 2-stage deficit. Which, there's not much game left for Mad Mega to catch up.
Yeah, Fatso's making it a lot more difficult for Mad Mega to gain some ground here. Currently, Fatso's having a pretty clean Mega Man 6 so far. Despite Roland being a jerk, so this kind of shows you a little bit of the abilities on how what Fatso's doing with the Flame Blast and how powerful it can be. Just kind of cruising through kind of these screens quite quickly.
So this screen that Mad Mega's on is called the improv room. Because it never goes the same way twice. You always have to improvise.
Fatso taking a little bit of a break right there, avoiding those spikes. He kind of sensed that. So very playing it nice and safe, very nice.
Yeah, you can sense the impending doom, but I know Fatso would not go for Bob Skip. I don't think he knows Bob Skip. Even if he did, I don't think it's logical. Because it sends you back.
So, generally when I play Mega Man 5, somebody in chat was wondering, what is the usual go-to casually for Mega Man 5? When I played Mega Man 5 casually, I always went Gravity first. Don't ask me why, I just felt Gravity's boss stage was pretty quick and easy.
It's been so long since I played it casually. it's hard to remember.
And I want to say also in the Nintendo Power magazine, it said Waveman first. I'm not 100% sure if it was on the Nintendo Power magazine that they actually suggested Waveman. So normally Gravity or Waves.
When I played it casually a couple of years ago, I started with Starman.
Alright. Hey, whatever gets you through the game, you know.
Yeah. Now we're going to Plant Man. Here's the question. Do you think Fatso is going to go for plant forms in this stage?
Oh, without a doubt. I think Platforms is going to be,
So
he's playing a very clean run. So kind of explain if we, when we approach there, Answer what the Platforms is.
Yeah, I'll talk about him when we get closer. I feel if he hasn't taken any damage, he'll probably do that. If he has, he might not.
We have MadMega and Flame Man right now.
And shouts to Eddie dropping us an E-Tank. Hi, Gorilla. Bye, Gorilla.
Yeah, Eddie with the juice box, a very nice pickup.
And Fatso just making great work with this flame. Apparently, Roland didn't shoot at Madman, but MadMega gave him a high five. So Roland got victories on both sides. So platforms is where you can jump on the platform without even opening. But it's a small window. I don't remember how many pixels of a window it is.
I want to say it's like
I think it's like 4 to 6 or something like that. It's very small.
It's a very small window. Fatso making it pretty simple with here. So we will see if Fatso can get this.
Let's see if Fatso gets it. Will he get it?
We're gonna get a streamer.
One is 6 hit.
What a streamer there.
That was 5.
Oh. It's still very quick of a Plant Man stage right there, as MadMega's going into Flame Man here.
Okay, so Madu in chat is saying, for plant forms, it's 4 frames if you're not moving, 6 if you're moving. I expected better of you, Fatso. You're supposed to get that 6 hit.
So runners definitely about two robots difference between each other. So Fatso going into Tomahawk Man here, as MadMega is going to be approaching Blizzard Man stage.
And pretty much in most stages, you're gonna see that we're gonna switch to either fire or some weapon and just utilize that through most of the stage. And
yeah, so I was just going to mention the winner of this race will be facing against Madu, and the winner of the race of this winner against Madu will be facing against Shadow. So we're coming down to the end of this tournament, so very exciting stuff.
I love that screen that Fatso just passed. It just so awesome looking. The background. So by the end of the stage, if you utilized your ammo correctly, you should have 0 if you didn't get any drops. So looks like Fatso should.
Yeah, Fatso seems like he's good right there.
Yeah. Yep, 0. And we are facing Tomahawk Man with Plant Barrier. And you have exact ammo.
Yeah. And Plant Barrier is kind of like...
it's like Wood Shield.
Yeah, it can also eat pretty quick. So you want to be kind of spacing out Tomahawk's ability with his iframes. So if you kind of cast Plant Barrier a little too quick, it can just eat away at some of that stuff. So then you have to kind of do a backup strat because you won't have enough of the Plant Barrier. It's the exact number, exact amount. So Mad Mega finishing up with Blizzard Man here. Very nice.
I think that was what, 2 rolls on MadMega's? I did not catch how many we got on Fatso's side.
So we're down to the last 3 robots on Fatso's end, so kind of closing in on the gap. So he is on Yamato Man's stage here.
But I hope we don't see any deaths in Mega Man 6, but deaths in Mega Man 6 are really quick.
Especially if you fall into a pit, which I should not say that. As Fatso's doing that, we don't want to get commentators cursed there.
I wouldn't be opposed to him dying a couple of times.
Both runners putting on a regardless of fantastic performance, so.
Okay, so we're gonna swap over to Jen. Like, you're gonna see a little bit of a flutter with them using Jet, because we kind of want to last as much as possible.
Yeah, so in Mega Man 6, you really don't see Rush. The abilities, instead of like, Rush Marine, Rush Jet, you get
these
Rush adapters, which is the power suit and then the jet adapter. So, so a little bit different compared to the other Mega Mans.
So this is Fasta's favorite boss. I heard it's super easy. And he's down. And
Mad Mega going for plant forms as well too. Very nice.
Yeah, plant forms is really tricky when you don't have full health, because you're gonna be getting that.
Ooh, that was a very close
that was
spot there with coming from Mad Mega.
Okay, Mad Mega, can you get the 6 hit?
Yeah, let's see if we can get a streamer there. Very nice streamer. Oh.
That was only 4, I think.
That was 4, I think, yeah. And we have Fatso going into Nightman here.
Okay, how is he gonna do this wall? Is he gonna go for the damage boost or just gonna go for the pause? I like it, Fatso. And now Fatso's gonna swap right over to Jet, because it's faster to use Jet here versus keeping Yamato Spear on. Because in some of these rooms you'd be required to go around, and it's just faster to jet up and get jet equipped early.
So with the Yamato Spear, it's a little interesting. So when you shoot with the Yamato Spear, it can shoot diagonally up or diagonally down, just very slightly. So depending on how you're using the ammunition of it.
Yeah, it will alternate up and down. And this is Papa's favorite room. These guys are called Mad Nerds. So when you shoot them, they become mad. That's the only history I know behind it.
That's a closing in on the gap, approaching Nightman here. Nightman's boss room here. As Mad Mega's cruising through Tomahawk Man stage here as well. I'm thinking Fatso added a little bit more to his lead with Mega Man 6 here. So.
I mean, Fatso is a very solid runner in all 6 games. So, Nightman, also like Plantman, you can get him to run around wildly, but you can't predict his next move, because you don't know if he's going to jump or shoot his mace. So anybody that has ever gotten it, it's just pure luck.
Yeah, Fatso going to the last Robot Master here, Centaur Man.
There's a
as
sound.
MadMega's...
There's a song to this. It's called Centaur Man, Centaur Man, Centaur Man, Centaur Man. That, I just know the phrase one. I don't know the second verse. And through most of Centaur Man's day, you're gonna see us switch to Nightball and just use it pretty much everywhere because you can shoot it diagonally straight, pretty much in any direction, besides down, I believe. So it's pretty much a 7 direction. Okay. Slides on the spikes. Good.
MadMega heading into in Yamato Man stage now.
And Eddie gives us a pity 1-up, which Fatso says no. And Fatso taking out these flying subs. The question is, why are they flying?
Oh, trying to get the ladder jump there. Very nice.
Fatso's like, I'm ahead. I know I'm ahead. So one thing about Mega Man 6, some bosses have an alternative room to fight them in. So you think when he falls, that's a pit. So this is the alternative spot to fight Centaur Man. So Centaur Man, the game is checking.
Very nice job. GG's on Fatso there.
Yeah, so the game is checking for either yourself or him to be hit. Otherwise, he will flash the room. Come on, Mad, just finish this out. You're not too far behind.
Yeah, and ColonelFatso in the race time room, finishing up with a 1 hour 45 minutes 41 seconds. Very nicely, very good job on that. Yeah, definitely put some GGs out there in chat for ColonelFatso there. But MadMega doing very good work as well too. Has a couple Robot Masters left.
I think he's got what? 2 left?
Yep, he's got Nightman and Centaur Man, so we're gonna see on how these stages go for MadMega here.
I think MadMega's probably gonna go for the pause strat. I don't know if he just goes straight through. Okay, he goes for the damage strat. Okay, he's also going for the jet strats.
And we have Fatso in here as well. GG's Fatso.
Oh, thank you.
So, how do you think your rate? How would you rate your run?
Well, do you want to include Mega Man 1 or not?
I was gonna say minus
Yeah.
Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 was
so
that was something.
I was going back through my splits, and did you know that I died? So I died twice in Mega Man 1, and I lost like 3 minutes. And then after that, I did not die again, and I still lost another minute on top of that. So,
Oh no!
these are against my PB, which is again like you have to account for things like I was not waiting 20 seconds between games in my PB and stuff like that, right? So yeah, I don't know. It's just like Mega Man 1 was an ultra disaster, and then after that, I feel like managed to contain the mistakes into like bite-sized chunks spread out throughout the run that that didn't lose me like 30 seconds at a time for the most part.
Yeah, elect man stage for both
Oh
you
my
guys was just
goodness.
brutal.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm assuming nobody got Eddie jailed.
Yeah, no. Everybody got out of Magnet, but
Yeah.
why don't we?
Let's see how MadMega does with this last stage here with Centaur Man. He has
Here, I'm a surprise commentator. Go. All right. So the first thing you want to make sure is that you don't get dunked into this pit. If you are on the edge, the very edge of a ledge in Mega Man 6, and there's water below you, like a water pit below you, you will do the highest jump that any Mega Man has ever done, even if you just barely tap the A button. It's nicknamed Miracle Jump, and so avoiding doing that Miracle Jump, or even leaning into it and using it for a D-boost, is an important part of that first screen.
I'm surprised Madman did not swap to what's it called?
Night Crusher.
Yeah. Nightball, Night Crusher, whatever it's called.
Well, staying on Buster is also a valid strat.
It's a valid strat. It's just have not seen that in quite some time.
Yeah. I mean, like most like players at the very top levels will switch to Night early because you can do a few things that are slightly faster, right? But I mean, it's not faster by so much that Mega's a fool for not using it, right?
No.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, I didn't go for the ladder jump. I'm so sad.
Maybe he
I know
doesn't
when I
how
was
to ladder
watching.
jump.
I know when I was learning Mega Man 6 for this, and I was going through Dark Teryx's speed runs, which has a great tutorial for this for any new runners for it. Like I remember the transition, kind of right where Mad Mega was doing to Night Crusher is kind of a good safe bet.
So either get hit or hit him, so you never get flashed.
And GG's for
GG's.
Mad Mega there, finishing up in race time of 1 hour 51 minutes 17 seconds. GG's both runners. GG's Mad Mega. GG's Fatso. We'll kind of see if we can get Mad Mega if he wants to join us and join us. I don't know how you do that.
I already sent the invite out.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yo, Mad Mega, GG's.
How's it going, Mad Mega? How about why don't we just like say Walking Mega didn't happen?
Walking Mega was ugly. It was not good.
Walking back.
We will skip Mega Man 1 just for Umble's by the
Yeah, 'cause
side.
apparently I missed Mega Man 1.
Oh, you didn't miss a whole lot, Conster.
You did.
No, you didn't miss anything good. I'll tell you that.
You missed it. You missed some good comedy, I guess.
Did anybody die in Iceman stage?
Yeah, Mega did, I think.
Yeah,
I
Mad
did.
Mega
I did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had an Iceman
header.
adventure.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh.
I had a bit of a fireman adventure where
I was gonna say, yeah, you took a fire zip that went into a death.
yeah. That's the weirdest thing that I've ever done. I just like failed to shoot the second beam to the left for the setup, which is something that I haven't done in probably a year or more. Like it's just not. It just doesn't happen, and so it was very weird when it did happen.
Yeah, but definitely I could see both of you guys like with Mega Man 4 and 5. Like both looked very clean runs, like kind of in the latter half of this marathon. Both had very good clean runs with it. So
Yeah, I would say I'm really happy with my Mega Man 5, with the exception of missing Bubble Skip and Boat Skip. Like
Yeah, same.
gravity through wave. Oh, sorry, there was also some weird stuff happening. Yeah, gravity through like the first half of wave. You know, like that was some pretty good times right there.
So we thought you may have had some kind of gentleman's agreement for not going for both skip.
What? Oh no, I just slid it late.
Yeah,
I was just like, I tapped A, and I'm like, why am I not sliding?
yeah, I
And,
just
and then I had
missed
to
it.
ride the boat. Yeah.
I just missed it. I didn't want to ride the boat.
Like I would have shot only one arrow if I wanted to ride the boat.
Yeah, I was debating with myself because I'd taken a few hits and I don't like to go into the Wave Man fight with much damage just because that fight is stupid. And it's very easy to just get tagged randomly, so but so it didn't work out too bad, but
yeah, and both areas of 6 were good as well too. Both going for platforms, both like very clean runs. Like I think deathless on both of your guys' part. So
Yeah.
good job on
That's
that.
the weirdest
So-
thing. I mentioned this earlier before you joined Mega, but after Mega Man 1, I was deathless through this run. And like still Mega Man 2 kind of sucked, but I don't know. After I got it all out of my system once I was at a Fireman.
yeah, I think I might have had a death in 2, but after that I think it was mostly clean. I might have had a
think you might have had a
nothing
death in-
major, nothing
Yeah.
punishing.
You had a death in 4.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like
yeah,
nothing
I think
super
you might have had a
punishing.
death in Dust Man right at the beginning of it.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
just jumped
No,
into
I
a
mean,
pit.
diving to the first up and down doesn't really count. That's
Right,
just
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So,
So
so here's the question: did you have any dedication for the chicken room?
I think the dedications you guys made were perfectly fine.
Fair enough.
So Fatso, you're going to be heading against Madu for this next match. What are your thoughts on that? How are you feeling about that?
Well, I guess I'm feeling that if I can just not have a Mega Man 1 like I had today,
Yeah.
that day, then I should be okay.
Yeah.
I'm fairly satisfied with my play overall. It's just like, I don't know, there's some very bizarre. I had some very bizarre errors, like one in a million errors, like the jumping into the pit in Elec, which is the funniest thing perhaps that I've ever done in my life. Threading the needle there between the platform that should catch you if you fail.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I can just not do those very silly things, then I think I'm in pretty good competitive shape.
Yeah, no, it should be a really good race with it. Yeah, and I mean, this was a phenomenal race as well too between the two you guys too. So, folks, definitely check out these runners, how they appear on screen. ColonelFatso, and then MadMegaX381. Kind of link is in the chat there. Definitely drop them a follow. Both very talented Mega Man runners, speed runners in general, and just good folks to be around.
Yeah, shout outs to Conster and to Nate for giving great commentary. I always follow the commentary on my races just to stave off the nerves. It's really easy to hyper focus on something when you're getting rid of all the distractions. I like to have one big distraction just kind of hanging around in the background, and the commentary for a race that I'm in is a good one because it lets me keep tabs on my opponent.
Yeah, it
So
seems
yeah,
like
so as a result, I got to hear the commentary, and yeah, you guys killed
you
it.
definitely answered some
thank you.
questions.
Yeah, and folks, again, anybody interested in joining part of the Mega Man community, Mega Man leaderboards, definitely check us out. We have a Discord page, website megamanleaderboards.net. We love new runners. I'm a newbie runner, somewhat, kind of, sort of. So
If you just
lot of
ask a
people-
question, somebody will answer it.
Absolutely, yeah. So definitely don't be shy. We'd love to have you. So, any final thoughts, Mad Mega Fatso concert?
No, thanks for having me. GG Mega. That
Yeah.
looked shockingly close to your PB, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was honestly, if I hadn't died and if Mega Man 1 hadn't been an absolute disaster piece, that might have actually PB'd, to be completely honest. I was pretty clean otherwise. I was largely happy, like, honestly, is like to also like it. You had a 145-41. It's like I saw when you finished. I was like, okay, even if I would have played like absolutely out of my mind, I wasn't going to beat that. So like I don't care that I had a bad Mega Man 1, you know? It's
Yeah,
like, you know what?
for
That's
sure.
fine. That's fine. I don't feel that bad. And then I hit the big things that I didn't want to screw up. Like I got fast air and I got plant forms and stuff like that. So I don't think I missed any of the big tricks that I wanted to try. So
Yeah, you guys put
largely
on both
happy.
a great performance. Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
guys.
similarly like after Mega Man 1, mostly happy with my run. So yeah.
Mega Man 1, just like get that out of your mind.
Yeah, that's just
Never-
had the comedy 15-minute Mega Man 1, and now I
Yeah,
never
that
have
was-
to do
yeah.
that again, right?
That was the comedy act before the
Yeah.
before the real thing.
Right, exactly.
So here's a question for you, Mad Mega. Since you're out of the tournament now, are you gonna continue playing any megas right now, or what's on the to-do list?
Well, I'd like to at some point get a deathless run of this. That's has eluded me to this point, but I'd like to do that. And otherwise, I have a handful of games. I always have a bunch of random trash games that I want to learn or play. So I have no idea what I'll be up to, but I've got plenty of stuff to work on.
Yeah, I know you were recently doing Rocketeer, if I'm not mistaken, before starting this 46 Robo
Yeah,
Master.
yeah, and shout out to Crit Rocket Runner. I think he actually I think he bought my time on that. If I
that's
saw
what I
it
think.
correctly. So that's awesome.
I know he was working on that recently as well too. So yeah, so definitely like if you guys like Mega Man, and I know Fatso does a lot of the shooters as well. Like you just had a tournament, I think, as recently, if I'm not mistaken, Fatso.
Oh, I had a live event.
Live event,
and and I'm playing for another event later this month. But yeah, if you watch me stream, I don't know, it'll half and half chances you're gonna get Mega Man or shmups.
Yep.
So is there any last words that you want to bestow on our chat before we shall hand it on over?
No, I
Nope.
think we're good. Thank you, Speed Gaming. Also, by the way, shout out to Speed Gaming, hosting this, letting us, be a part of the channels and showing these events off and everything like that. So definitely thanks up to that, and Mellow Flows for, kind of getting this thing all together too. So just FYI with that.
And I think with that, we are gonna call it a night. Later, everyone.
Yep. Have
Good
a good
night.
night, everybody. Yep. Take care. And we'll
Bye
see
all.
you later.